All right, y'all, welcome back. This is Sliding Slabs on YouTube. It's been a while. Obviously, just life going on. I got done with college and moved out with the wife to Georgia, and then we moved to Delaware in past 8 months. So, been really busy. Haven't been able to really do too much card stuff and things like that. Trying to get back into it. Trying to document for tax purposes and everything on what we're doing. Exactly, trying to start back up, getting into selling cards and things like that. So making this video today mainly because I found a deal on Facebook with a guy, and he was just ready to get out, and he didn't really have a lot, just a small collection, but I thought, I saw enough value to where it warranted buying it, to where we would at least, break even on the collection. It was like $100. I don't know, $90 is what it was. It was $90 for the collection. It was a binder and 2 boxes of what he called commons, which most of them were commons, but found some pretty good stuff. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, we just, you hear people on YouTube say, I don't know how to get started or where to get started at. So this kind of documenting our journey of where we got started, really just in the card space. I have a eBay store, Sliding Slabs. I think 50, or I can't remember exactly. It may be just Sliding Slabs, but I have a link to the description in the bottom of this video. Like I said, we're just getting started out, so I'm not that great at this, but this is more documenting for my sakes. But maybe people would like this. I don't know. Not really used to being videoing myself talking about cards, so this is something a little different. But like I said, we went and got the collection what would have been yesterday. Paid $90. We drove about an hour away to Dover, where the racetrack is for NASCAR. So that kind of preludes into something that we found in this lot. So I'll be right back and we'll hop into it. I'm not going to show everything because that would take forever. I already sorted through everything. Probably spent 3 or 4 hours doing that last night. I think we're going to make our money back, pretty sure. How much we're going to make, it really depends on what we move. Commons and stuff. I do mainly eBay, but I'm thinking about getting into Whatnot here in a little bit. But I'm trying to get eBay established again because I've been gone for so long. So trying to pick that back up. So let's get into reviewing what we got out of this collection. Again, we spent $90. You tell me if we made a good deal on it or not. I'm not sure. I think we're going to make our money back, so at least that's positive. We didn't lose anything, but we'll see what it looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, so first card I want to show that we got out of the collection is this Chipper Jones here on the Topps Finest Sterling. This isn't a very high value card. This is a $1 to $2 card. Just really clean. I'm a Braves fan, obviously, so I'm thinking about grading this and putting this into the collection. But just a start for me. I like it, so I love Chipper Jones, favorite player, so not going to complain too much about Chipper out of the lot. Here's a Bo Jackson on the mini. This is about a $3 to $4 card here on eBay. So we've got that listed already, waiting to kind of see what it's going to go for, or when it's going to go. Next up, we got a Ken Griffey on the Sterling. Sorry, y'all. We got a Ken Griffey Jr. on the Topps Finest Sterling here. Little dent on the corner, as you can see there. It's a little unfortunate, but hoping to still get about $8 to $10 for this. We are going to sell it outside of the dent on the corner. It would have been gradable, which is unfortunate, but hey, nice $10 there. Next up, we have a Bleacher Reachers here of Ken Griffey Jr. This is about a $20 card. If you look, there's a little bit of a scratch on the bottom right here of the card. You can see it there a little bit. It's a little unfortunate. This is still going to end up being around a $20 card. After eBay fees, it'll probably be around $15. But again, we're building to 100. It's not a massive amount to overcome, but I mean, we're already sitting pretty good in the first 3 cards that we've shown. So there's that one there. Next up, we have Ken Griffey on the rookie here. As you can see, Fleer. Hold up, my plastic covering is coming off. As you see, it's a new card sleeve. So there's the King Griffey on the rookie. Again, this is another $7 card listed on eBay. Got some offers, but people are lowballing me. I'm trying to get full price for it. I'm the lowest listed, so they're gonna have to come up in and buy it at the lowest. So next up, we have a LeBron on the mini. And this a Goodwin, yeah, this is a Goodwin Champions LeBron on the mini here. Look this up. This is about a $10 card. We've got it listed on eBay. If you see anything that you're interested in, again, links down in the description if you want any of these cards that we're showing. So next up, we have Alex Gonzalez on the Toronto Blue Jays here. Another one out of Topps Finest. You're going to see a lot of Topps Finest. I think there's like 170 in this collection. Some bigger name players, and we're going to look into grading some of the Hall of Famers if their cards are good enough. If not, we'll sell them on eBay and work our way back to that 100, and then past that, I think we're going to clear it pretty easy. So it just takes some time. Next up, Alex Gonzalez here on the Topps Finest. Looks really good. Obviously, I don't know how great his market is, but we're looking at a $2 to $3 card here. So again, just keep it moving. This is another Topps Finest here. We're not going to spend too much time on these guys. These guys aren't too well known. Tim Solomon here on the Angels. This is a $2 to $3 card. Really sharp looking card here on the Topps Finest Sterling. Happy about that one. Here's something that I alluded to earlier. This Davey Allison here. Again, we're about an hour from Dover, so I'm assuming this guy had Davey Allison sign it. If you don't know anything about Davey Allison or really a NASCAR fan, Davey Allison was regarded as one of the next greats in the early 90s. He did pass away very tragically and suddenly. There aren't too many of these. I have not found a card like this that's autographed, so I'm not really too sure on what the value is on this. Do a little more research on it, but I'm thinking this is gonna be, it's hard to say, at least a $10 card. I mean, we could be looking at a $30 to $40 card because there's just not a lot of autographs by him because of his passing. So, and this is really cool. It's got the red name, it's got the red ink there, and then to show that it is his autograph on the back of these cards, this edition card, they have their autograph reprinted on all the cards. So on the back, there's that Davey Allison right there, and if you look on the front, is how he did it. So thankfully on that one they used a Sharpie. On everything else they had men sign it with pens, and after 30 years the pen ink has faded, and all you see is where they pressed down on it. So those aren't resellable. I just had to throw those away. Next we have Joe Carter on the Topps Finest Sterling here. We have Mark Grace here on the Cubs Topps Finest Sterling. Again, these are all $2 to $3 cards. Robin Ventura. We got Dave Justice here. Another Topps Sterling. Raul Mondesi. Craig Gagne. I forget how to pronounce it. I've heard it before. I don't know why I'm tripping on it. But we have Craig here. Again, another $2 to $3 card. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer for the MLB. And you can see some of these still have their protectors on it. So if they were in good shape, I left the protectors. If it looked like the cards were turning up because of the protectors, I pulled them off. Jack McDowell here. Al Leiter. I can't see what that says. Y'all give me a second. Charlie Hayes. Then we've got Joe Girardi, the Yankees manager here on the 96. Then we have this one right here. Then we have Benji Gill. Again, guys, these are, I'm not too sure about these. I sleeved them up because I was just trying to get done with it at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to get through it at the end. So some of them got sleeved up that shouldn't have been sleeved up, but it's whatever. Next, we have Cam Scatterby on the Instant Impact. This is about a $5 card. We have Genty here on the Prism rookie here. This is about another $5 card. We have Tino Martinez here on the Topps Finest again. As we continue, we have Otis Nixon. We have Cam Ward on the gold rookie here, so that should be a $5 to $10 card. Some of these I haven't looked up just because, again, I got through everything last night. I hadn't priced them all out. Yeah, this guy ain't gonna sell for nothing. We ain't gonna worry about him. Lane Johnson here. We have Gunnar Helm out of $3.99. I sleeved it just because it was numbered. I would assume this is probably a $2-3 card. Julio Franco. Man, this guy played for a long time. Like, this is the LeBron. Of course, he's not as good. But longevity-wise, I think this guy was with the Braves when he was like 46, still playing professional baseball. So that's pretty impressive. Julio Franco there. Just another one of the just throwaways. Jeremiah Smith on the new recruits rated prospect gold. This is, again, another $5 card. Quinshawn Judkins here. Again, another $3 to $5 card there. So it all adds up, y'all. And then we've got Arch Manning here. This is a $20 card from what I looked at. Fearless Arch Manning on the rated prospects. We'll list it for $19.99 plus 99 cents for shipping in a plain white mail envelope, and we'll get that sent out to whoever buys it. So that'll help us get to where we need to. Royce Clayton, I think it's Ben Hill, Todd Zell. Like I said, guys, some of these guys, I just sleeved them because I was tired. We got Eric Davis here, who this should be another $2 to $3 card. Big name for the Reds there. Obviously, gonna go ahead and skip that. This guy was a Derek Carr fan. I hate to break it to him. This probably isn't valued at $10. I put it in a sleeve because I was curious, but we'll see what the silver draft picks there is. We got another Derek Carr here. I don't know too much about football. I will start having to learn, obviously, with what we're doing. I know a lot about football. I don't know a lot about card prices and things like that. Another Derek Carr, see-through acetate there. Then we got another Otis Nixon. We got a Tank Bigsby patch here from Score. So, again, not the best, but another $2-3 card. It all adds up in the long run. Another Derek card here on the acetate. There's 2 of these there. Got a guy who didn't do anything. Got another Derek Carr on the gold press proof. Bip Roberts. Patrick Mahomes on the green prism. This is about a $3 to $5 card again. So just where it's gonna all add up, y'all, to where we end up making our money. Deion Brooks here on the purple rated prospect, $2 to $3 there. Charlie Hayes again. You see some repeats, but that's all right. Jimmy Horn Jr. on the purple prism. Then we have Abdul Carter on the green prism rookie card here. Almost through the first stack. Tim Raines here, another Hall of Famer. Like I said, there's a lot of them. There's Barry Larkin, really good Reds player at the time. We got a Matthew Stafford. We sleeve this. I'm thinking this is a $2 to $3 card. I will find out. Some of this may not be worth what I thought it was, but that's all right. This is a learning process for me as much as it is for you guys. So Ryan Klesko here, Braves fan. Obviously, I know who this is. Not a lot of people are. He was a good player for the Braves in the 90s. Fortune and Derrick Henry on the X Factor, I believe. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't remember what this is called, but there's Derrick Henry there. I'm thinking that'll, if not, it'll be a good whatnot card. Put it off to the side and we'll sell it at some point. Mo Vaughn here. A lot of Boston fans like him, so I'm thinking that'll do really well. Frank Thomas here on the franchise. We're thinking another 2 to 3 on that one. Epic Performers Kittle. Again, about the same story, about that 2 to 3 price range. Will Clark. Cecil Fielder here on the Topps franchises. Then we have, we'll skip this guy. Then we have this Barry Bonds here. This is about a $10 card. We're going to have this listed up on eBay. Looks really good. This may be gradable. Maybe. I don't know. I look like there might be something right there, but that may just be on the sleeve. So we'll pull this out and look at it. But again, $10 card. If it's not gradable, we'll still take it. Every little bit helps. All right, next up we have Paul O'Neill here on the Topps franchises silver. So this should be anywhere from 5 to 10. Joe Carter, same story. Carlos Baraga, probably around 3 to 5. Will Clark on the silver. This would be 5 to 10 there. Ricky Henderson, same story. Myles Garrett. I think this is just an insert, but it's shiny. So we're looking $2 to $3 here. I love Myles Garrett, good player. Brock Bowers, Braves fan. Also something that comes along with being a Braves fan and being from Georgia. gonna be a Bulldogs fan. So I sleeved this up. Maybe it's only $1, but I'll sell whatever I can. Travis Kelce up next here. Malik Neighbors on the pink. Sharp looking card there. Derrick Henry on the pink. Sorry, y'all. On the pink there. Alec Pierce up next again, guys. These are probably $1 to $2, $3 cards, but like I've said it multiple times, you have $2 to $3 cards on eBay plus 99-cent shipping. They sell. You're making about $1.50 a card. I mean, you've seen how many we've went through, and we've got some other stuff that's 20, 30 bucks, 60 bucks, stuff like that. We're going to get into it in a little bit as we go. It's going to add up. We're going to make our money. It's just we have to wait for it to sell. So, Sporting News Mickey Mantle. This is about a $5 card there. AL Bombers here. Kind of the throwback. This is about a $3 to $4 card. We have Frank Thomas on the White Sox here. Hall of Famer. So, I went ahead and sleeved it up. Next up, we have Johnny Damon on the Gold Tops. What is that? Phenoms. So this is about a $10 card, so we'll take that. Some guy I never heard of on the Gold Prodigies. Wish this would have been somebody better, but it'll be all right. It's a $5 card there. Randy Fox on the Prodigies here for Topps Finest. Ron Gant on the Gold Finest Editions. So that's about a $10 card there. Ryan Klesko on the Intimidators. I have Chad, yeah, that guy. Gary Sheffield on the Silver Intimidators there. Was it Ernie Young on the Silver Prodigies? Yeah. Derek Bell on that one. Gary Sheffield here on the Sterling. Doc Gooden on the Finest Edition Silver. So, like, the silvers are going to be about $5, which, again, all adds up. Police Smith there on the Intimidators. Wally Joyner. Tony Clark on the Prodigies. Malik Neighbors, just a base, but I sleeved it. This stuff will move on Whatnot, and I went ahead and sleeved it for if I run it on Whatnot. So I did that. Drake May here, probably would save for Whatnot. I think it'd do better on Whatnot. We'll check the eBay listing. Some of this stuff I didn't check. I just sleeved it because I just wasn't sure. Like I said, I was busy trying to get through the cards in a decent time so I could go to sleep. Next up, we have Shedeur Sanders on the rookie silver here. So that's a good one there. Stefan Diggs here. I think this is out of 239. 243, sorry. So 243, is that a number? No. 243 on the Diggs there. Base Shedeur, so that's a $1 card. Tyler Warren, another $1 card on the rookie. John Smoltz on the Finest Gamers here, you know, $3 to $5 card again. Tim Wakefield, same story, $3 to $5, guys. We're just printing it. Steve Avery, this is about $2 to $3, unfortunately. Not as good of a player collective-wise. I may keep this in graded. It's in really good shape, so I'll keep it. Braves fan and all. Sorry about that. Moved my camera. That's my fault. Tetora, man, why am I butchering his name? Sorry, y'all. I probably just look like a real idiot right there. Tetora McMillan on the rookie here on the gold. Again, I'm not sure what that is going to go for. Marcel Reed, 3 to 5. I know that for sure. I looked that one up. Ryan Williams, another $2, $3 card. Just maybe a little bit helps. So, all right. Next up, we have a Tony Gwynn on the Numbers Crunchers. This is a $10 card there. So it's adding up. Leaf Metal here. This is a $20 card on the Barry Bonds Leaf Metal. So you can see, looks really sharp. Titanium Barry Bonds. Juan Gonzalez on the Kings of Swing here. So this is about a $5 card. If only it was a bigger player, but it's a cool card. If it was a bigger player, I would get it graded by an alternative company, and then I could get it to set, pay $8 to grade, get it to sell for 20 or 30 on a 10, 15 to 20 on a 9. But just not a big enough player for that, but still a really cool card. Derek Jeter here on the Double Trouble. I did not look this one up. It does have a little bit of a refractor to it, so I'm not too sure what this is valued, so you have to forgive me on that one. All right, here it is. Barry Bonds Leaf Metal. So the comps are all over the place on this. It's sold for 10, it's sold for 15, it's sold for 20, it's sold for 40. The cheapest listed on eBay right now is 65. So I'm going to put it up for 60 and see what happens. There's one on auction, which I think has a day and a half left. It's at 25 right now. So I'm thinking that this would be around 50, maybe more. So this is going to pay for most of the collection. And as you guys seen so far through the stuff that's over here on my left, I mean, we're going to make our money back, which is, we're going to make our money back and maybe double or triple what we spent. And that's the goal, to build a sports card business by flipping and selling sports cards. That's the point of having a sports card business. So we're building from the ground up. We're starting out. So this is going to be the journey from just starting, which I mean, I can't say just starting, but, you know, from starting out to being a sports card seller. And then I'll have my own collection, which I'll build through the business and things like that. But Barry Bonds here, Leaf Metal, really cool card. Possibly gradable. I'm going to have to look at it a little more closely. Looks really good, but I'm worried about the corners. But $50 raw is what I'm expecting for it. If I end up getting 30 or whatever, that's fine. We'll take what we can get and move on. But really nice card here on the Barry Bonds Leaf Metal. Next up, we have a Barry Bonds here. This is about a $5 card here on the, I think this is Studio. Leaf Studio, yeah. Leaf Studio here. We've got a Pedro Martinez Intimidator behind it. So, it's a nice little card there. Cal Ripken here on the specific collection. Fred McGriff here, another Brave. This could be a keep. The cornering here, this isn't a corner chip on the card, it's the peel coming off, so I'll have to peel that off. But I'm thinking this will be a keep. We may get it graded and we might sell it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this. Most of the Brave stuff I'm going to keep out of the Topps Finest. I just like it. Trevor Hoffman here, Hall of Famer. We're thinking this is a $2 to $3 card when it's all said and done. Now, guys, remember, this stuff isn't going to sell immediately. Some of this is going to take some time. Some of it will sell right when it gets listed. It's just how it works. But, you know, we're not talking about making our money quickly. Let's be honest. Connie Knipple here. But let's be honest, you're not... sorry, I have to cut that out. Let's be honest, you're not gonna make all your money back, you know, in 2-3 days. It's just not, it's not what's gonna happen. Now, if the Barry Bonds sells and some other stuff sells that I showed you, then yes, that's possible. But, you know, people are saying you can't, you know, grade cards. I only grade cards. That's how I make money as a business. Part of the problem is right now we can't even send stuff to PSA. So the person that everyone cares about in the grading world, they're not taking our submissions. So you have to use alternative graders, or you just sell straight up. So either way, we're talking about, if you're worried about not getting money immediately, then the card business isn't for you, in my opinion. You have to be smart with how you do it, with what you buy, how you sell, and you have to be patient and let stuff sell. Don't force it to be sold, but list it. Have a good quality listing. Make sure if there's any discrepancies with the card that is shown in the pictures, it's listed in the description. That way people know. So get off my tangent, but here we go. Continental, this is going to be like a $3 to $5 card, as we have seen. Derek Queen here, this is a $10 card. Then we have Andres Galarraga here. This is a $5 to $7 card. I do remember that. Paul O'Neill. Might pair this Paul O'Neill with the silver one and get them to move. Cade Cunningham here out of 99 on the Ball of Duty here. Topps Chrome. This is a $30 card. The cheapest on eBay was $29.99. There were some sales for $25, $28, and things like that. So I'm thinking we're going to get around $25. If we get lucky, it'll sell at $30. After fees, it'll be around $25. And again, we're just chopping into what we spent. So that was a nice little find there. I wasn't expecting that one. Dave Justice here on the Intimidators. Mike Piazza on the Intimidators here for Topps Finest. Then we have a Kenny Lofton on the Topps Finest Sterling, and a Jim Edmonds. So, oh wait, I have a little more. Next up, we have Edgar Martinez, another Hall of Famer, $2 to $3 card there. Greg Biggio on the Topps Finest. This again, another 2 to 3. Jose Canseco, big following. Some of these cards are going to end up being graded, and we're going to look to get more out of them. Jose Canseco, $2 to $3 as of now, but a lot of these are in pretty good condition, so we'll look into grading. Lenore Sellers, rated prospect here. Travis Hunter on the rookie. These are just base rookies, but I sleeved them up for whatnot or whatever. They're bigger names, so Travis Hunter. And then lastly, we have Omarion Hampton. Now, I do want to briefly go over what we would consider some commons and lesser values, and just kind of talk about what we're doing, or what I'm doing on my eBay store to move these. Right now I have about 87 listings. I've had another eBay channel before, and I stopped doing cards, so it kind of got behind in everything, and I just kind of wanted to start fresh, so that's what I've done. So the store has been open for about 2 days. The eBay account's been open for about a week. We made some sales, got some stuff sent out already, but one thing we've been doing is we've been taking big name players, and we're listing it for maybe $1.99 or 99 cents, and 99-cent shipping, and just waiting for it to sell. So like a good example of this is this guy had a bunch of commons of Bowman Chrome. I think this is 2025 Bowman. So like Tatis, Skeens, Betts, Ohtani, Contreras, Harper, Betts, Acuna, Skubal, Judge. You get the picture. Lindor, Cruz, Alvarez, Trout, Witt. Just the big names. Soto, Freeman. So any card like this, just the big players people are going to want. Maybe they're looking to grade them or whatever, or might even lot a bunch of these up together and do a lot and just kind of get them to move, but they'll move because of the names, trust me. I've seen plenty of people do it. Like here's another one. We're going to be kind of fast, but just these bigger names, we're going to try to get stuff to move. Eli Manning there, and we're going to put these up, and they're going to sell, and I might be only making 50 cents on each one when they sell, or 25 cents or whatever, but I'm already shipping stuff out. I'm already going through the effort to ship other stuff out on the eBay store. So if I'm going to go through all that effort, this is all stuff from the collection that we bought. If I'm going to go through all that effort to get stuff to move, sorry, I'm presenting kind of badly. My hands are full. But I'm not going to go through all of them. Just kind of give you an idea of what the plan is here for this. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. That's better. Judge, Freeman. I mean, you see it. You know, just bigger names. Stafford. There's a Bo Nix, Aaron Donald, Cam Ward. We're going to list these cards up. We're just going to let them sit, and they're going to move. And I'm going to put them up, some for $1.50, some for $1.70, some for $1.80, some for $1.99. And some of these I'll get surprised, and one of them will be something that I wasn't expecting. Most of these are just going to be base, but there is value for base. Trust me, I've learned that in selling already. Just to give you an idea of what we got. Some of these are going to be more than $1.99. I just kind of threw them in there. If they were big player names, I'll have to look into them later, at a later date. Our main priority would be listing the stuff that we have in card, or we have card protected, but this is going to be a way that we're going to make some of our money back. I don't think this was supposed to be in here. I think I was supposed to chunk these. Good thing I went back through here. I think that was actually supposed to be trash, so sorry for showing you that. That wasn't big names at all. I should have realized that when I saw Mitchell Trubisky on the top of it. But you could just see kind of the thought process here. Some of the Topps Finest, some notorieties, inserts, things like that. So a little bit of color. Not a lot of numbers, but we're going to put them up, and people are going to buy them eventually, and we will make our money. we'll make our money back, and we'll look for another collection on Facebook Marketplace or an auction house or a flea market or a card shop, whatever it may be, and we'll set these cards up over time. They'll sell for us in the background. We'll ship them out. We'll pack them up, ship them out with the bigger stuff that we have. This is 82. I'm going to try something that I haven't tried before. I'll give you guys kind of an update on that, on this 82 grouping. There was a lot of them, so I just kind of put them off to the side, and I'm going to try something and see if we can move these for some kind of an amount that we'll be happy about. But just to give you an idea of like the base we're looking at, Prodigies, I told you there's a lot of these Topps Finest, which is fine by me. They look really good, so they will move. But like that Walcott there, just stuff that bigger name players, I don't know why those are in there, but you get the idea. Just kind of the thought process there. So that was it. Let me know if you think we made a good deal with that collection. I think we did, but maybe your opinion is different. Again, prices are only prices until they sell. So the bonds, the cheapest might be 60, but it may not sell for that. It might sell for 40 or for 30, but I think there's enough in here, enough volume, $5 to $10 cards, that we'll make our money back, and I'm thinking we'll double or triple our profit. So I know it's a little longer video, trying to get into it, just kind of talking about the deal and everything like that. I'll probably show a lot less as we go on, but we'll see how you guys like this. It's more documenting for me and kind of showing kind of what we have or what we've got. Some Star Trek stuff that I wasn't sure about. I don't know anything about it, so I'm gonna have to look some of these up, like I said. But some names we might put into lot, some Sports Illustrated, just weird stuff, you know, Nolan Ryan riding a horse, Randy Johnson's rookie card, like, you know, we'll see what happens. Hey, if it doesn't work out, we've still made our money on everything else. So thank y'all very much for watching. I do appreciate the future support that I'll have, hopefully, by doing this consistently. Thank you. Have a blessed day, and remember, most of all, tell somebody that's in your life that you love them, you care about them, and that you're happy that they're in your life, and you hope that you can be as big as a blessing as they are in your life. You can be as big of a blessing in their life, and that's the goal. Thank you very much for watching. This is Slide In Slabs. See ya.